Dear students, good morning to all of you. I am Niranjan Jha, a teacher of Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan Darbhanga. This time I am going to teach the students of class 8. This is subject science. And this is chapter 5. Name of this chapter is Coal and Petroleum. This is second day on this chapter. Today we have to discuss new topic coal. What is coal? What are the qualities? What are the properties of coal? And how the qualities of coals are decided. But before starting the new chapters, we have to revise something. Whatever we have read in the first day, in the first video, first we have to revise. Resources, all those substances which are useful for us and fulfill our needs are called resources. We use different types of substances every day, every moment in our life. We use motorcycle, fan, book, table, etc. All these things are resources. And the type of resources depend upon the type of work. For different work, we require different types of resources. One thing also must be clear. One thing may be resource for one work and that things may not be resource for other work. For example, pen is a resource for teaching work. If you have to read, if you have to write something, then pens and copies are our resources. But for cooking, pens and copies are not our resources. So resources depends upon the work. And this is also clear. We use different types of material. We use air, water, soil, fan, table, books, etc. Some things are available in nature and some things are man-made. On the basis of availability, all the resources have broadly divided into two types of resources. One is the natural resources and other is the man-made resources. Natural resources, substances or materials which exist in nature and is required for sustenance of our life is called natural resources. For example, air, water, plants. These are the examples of natural resources. Plants, mountain, wildlife, forest. This time we are only revising, so I have given some less number of examples. Now again, and man-made resources are fan, table, chair, etc. Based on availability in nature, natural resources are classified into two classes. Again, natural resources are classified into two groups. Renewable or inexhaustible resources and other is non-renewable or exhaustible resources. Here we have summarized it. Resources, two types of resources, natural resources and man-made resources. Air, water, coal, forest, these are the natural resources. Fan, table, chair, books, these are the man-made resources. Natural resources are classified into two groups, exhaustible or non-renewable resources. For example, coal, petroleum. Those resources which cannot be used more than one time. These are the exhaustible or non-renewable resources. These resources, when once used, it lost. Inexhaustible or renewable resources. These resources can be used again and again. It does not get exhaust. For example, air. We use air, water, sunlight. These resources are present in nature in unlimited quantities and exhaustible resources are present in nature in limited quantity. These inexhaustible resources can recover after a reasonable period of time after its use. And exhaustible resources cannot recover themselves after reasonable period of time. Coal, petroleum, wood, these are the exhaustible or non-renewable resources. This is our revision. Now we have to read what is fuel. In our life, we always use fuel, and without the use of fuel, our life is not possible. The materials which are burned to produce energy in the form of heat and light are called fuels. Different types of fuels are there. Coal, wood, these are the examples of solid fuels. Petrol, diesel, examples of liquid fuel. LPG, biogas, natural gases, these are the examples of gaseous fuels. We use different types of fuel in our life. Whatever food is also fuel for our body. Fossils. What is fossils? The remains of dead plants and animals buried under the earth millions of years ago are called fossils. Fossils is a word. Actually, millions of years ago, approximately it is estimated that 300 to 400 million years ago, the earth was covered from deep forest. And due to some natural calamities, forest get down covered by the soil. And there was not only forest, but some animals, dead body of animals will also present there. All the remains of animals and plants buried under the earth's surface millions of years ago. That buried substances, that buried remains of plants and animals is known as fossil. Here I have also written renewable resources are those natural resources which are not exhausted or which can be replaced within a reasonable period of time through natural process. For example, forest. If we cut tree, then automatically forest can recover themselves. But one thing must be clear: if the rate of deforestation is more than the afforestation, then it will not be a renewable resources. These resources are also called inexhaustible resources. They are present in unlimited quantities and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Air, water, sunlight, these are the examples of renewable resources. Other is non-renewable or exhaustible resources. Those resources which are present in limited quantities in the nature. Once used up, they cannot be replaced easily. It takes a long time, even millions of years, to replenish such resources. For example, coal. If we use coal, then new coal cannot form. If we shall try to form new coal by any method, then it will take millions of years time. So that is not possible to use one old coal and to form new coal. The formation of new coal is not possible. So coal, petroleum are the example of non-renewable. Now fossil. We have read fossil. The animals and plants. Dead remains of plants and animals buried under the earth's surface are known as fossil. And what is fossil fuel? Fuels formed from the remains of dead plants and animals buried under the earth millions of years ago are called fossil fuel. When these plants and animals buried under the surface, then slowly they converted in the form of fuel. And since these fuels were formed from the fossil, so they are known as fossil fuel. The most important fossil fuel is coal and petroleum. Whatever we have read, these are the definitions and revision. Here we have to start new topic. Coal. What is coal? Coal is a solid black chemical substance which is used as a fuel. It is a chemical substance. Coal contains chemical energy. When coal is burned, then chemical energy stored in the coal is converted into heat energy. Coal is found in deep coal mines under the surface of the earth in the form of coal beds. In India, coal is mainly found in Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Orissa and Madhya Pradesh. These are the places where coal is found. In Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Orissa and Madhya Pradesh. These are the main states where coal is found. Formation of coal. This is very important topics. We have to understand very clearly how coal is formed. It is estimated that approximately 300 to 400 million years ago, the earth's surface was covered by dense and vast forest. Due to some natural process or natural calamity such as volcanic eruption, earthquake, flood or some other reasons, these forests buried under the earth's surface. Again, new forests grow on that earth's surface, and by the same process that new forest also buried under the earth's surface. Then the forest again buried under the earth's surface. As the layer of soil clay was increasing on the buried trees, the pressure and temperature was increasing under the earth's surface. And under the condition of high temperature and high pressure, in the absence of air, the buried trees slowly converted into carbon substance called coal. Actually, what happens? 300 to 400 million years ago, the earth's surface was covered by dense and vast forest. This is forest. Very dense and vast forest. Due to some natural calamities, what happens? forest fall down. This forest, all the trees fall down. And by the flood or again other natural calamities, it was covered by the soil. These entire forest were covered by the soil, and together with forests, dead remains of animals were also present there. Then after some time, due to natural process, again a new forest grow on this surface. This is the new forest. This is forest. Again new forest grow, and again due to some natural calamities, for example earthquake, flood or volcanic eruption, it also covered by this forest again fall down, and it was also covered by the soil. And as the layer of soil was increasing above it, the pressure and temperature was increasing. Inside the earth's surface, pressure and temperature was increasing. Under the condition of high temperature and high pressure, here was high temperature and high pressure and absence of air, these plants converted into coal. It was a very slow process, and the name of this process is carbonization. Carbonization is a process in which the trees slowly converted into coal. And this is the reason the quality of coal depends upon the age of the coal. The slow chemical process of conversion of wood into coal is called carbonization. It is a very slow process and it may take thousands of years. This is the process in which coal was formed. This is the formation of coal. Then this time we have read what is coal. Coal is a black chemical substance which is used as a fuel. Here now we have to summarize. Coal is a solid black chemical substance which is used as a fuel. It is a complex mixture of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Some percentage of nitrogen, sulfur, moisture also remains present in the coal. Some ash and volatile substances. Ash also remains present in the coal. Usage of coal. Coal is used in railway engine to produce steam to run the engine. The main use of coal in ancient days, the main use of coal was to run the steam engine. It is used as a domestic fuel. This time also the main use of coal is it is used as a domestic fuel. It is used in thermal power plant to produce electricity. In all over the world, more than 50% of coal is used in the thermal power plant, and this is the reason why thermal power plant is the main source of air pollution. Coal is used to produce many organic compounds such as phenol, benzene, toluene. These are the organic compounds which are used from the coal. By the synthesis of the coal, petrol is also produced to fulfill the requirement. It is used to produce coal gas, coke, coal tar, ammoniacal liquor by the process of destructive distillation. This is the process of coal, usage of coal. In the next video again we shall revise formation of coal, usage of coal, and then we shall read about quality of coal. Thanks.